like I said, Mr. Cornette had some good, keen sound ideas how he would have booked the WWF versus the WCW when they did the whole invasion angle. Okay. And next is number 5, and it's time once again, everybody, for you're hired, you're fired. And once again, we come back into the OSW, and he says, you're live on the OSW show, and you get in the ring and announce a Legends match. The first participant is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Okay, but you need another legend to have, and you can only hire one. Your choices are the Ultimate Warrior and the British Bulldog, God rest his soul, Davey Boy Smith. Who gets the spot? For that question, Gabi, I definitely go with Davey Boy Smith. Gotta go with. I love Davey Boy Smith. I love the British Bulldogs ever since I was a kid. Ever since I started watching him. Once I saw him and the Dynamite Kid wrestle, and then when he went solo, started winning championships. He had that great match with Bret Hart for the Intercontinental title. That's one of my favorite Intercontinental title matches. God rest his soul, man. God bless Davey Boy. So yeah. I would pick British Bulldog if he was still alive in my world. Now you also, so Davey Boy would get it over Warrior. Even though I like the Warrior, but I give it to Bulldog. So it'll be, yes, Stone Cold versus Bulldog in a Legends match. Your next question is, now that you also find out that two of your wrestlers have been getting disrespectful with you because of the pushes they've been getting, and it's time to put your foot down. And it's either between gonna be Cody Rhodes or The Miz, who gets to learn that you shouldn't cross the boss. Ooh. Alright. So, we go with the son of Dusty Rhodes and The Miz. If it was Miz, okay, first of all, Cody, you know what? I give it to Cody first because how I picture it, Gabi, is like he's gonna run off at the mouth about, yeah, I'm getting all because it's in my blood and gene like that, and he's disrespectful to me. Then yeah, it's gonna be Cody. Miz, a smidgen of, because you know what, Miz is starting to grow on me more, and thanks to Hex. Again, Hex is telling me, you got to look at Miz, look at him a little differently, just by not outside of being just that person that came from the real world into wrestling, and I've been doing that. And the only problem I'm getting tired of him is that really crap that's getting on my. If he said that to me, I slap him in the face, and I tell him to shut his mouth. But I definitely give it to Cody. Because as of right now, what are they doing with Cody now? They seem to be starting to do some angle with Ted DiBiase, having him with the $1 million belt, which I remember when his dad went to the jewelry store and got that made back in the days. But Cody, they've kind of touched on it, did a K-Fed, and explaining why we haven't seen Cody for a while is because he suffered major. Last night they talked about he suffered something major after Randy Orton did the double DDT. slinging DDT. But I give it to Cody. I definitely Cody would get know what it feels like not to cross the boss, and he wouldn't get it from just me sicking wrestlers on. He's gonna get it from me. I'm gonna get in there and kick his ass. So, yeah. Okay. Your sixth question is: do you think there should be a Botchamania channel completely developed to TNA? Oh, absolutely. If they could do a complete Botchamania to Sabu, then yeah, they could do it for TNA. Have you ever seen all the Botchamanias with just all about Sabu? I would never want to work with this guy. Ever. I don't understand. I don't get how this guy has such a big following. This guy is horrible in the ring. That's just my opinion. Okay. And then you asked me, who are some of your favorite wrestlers, not sports entertainers, in Ring of Honor right now? Oh boy, Austin Aries, of course, Tyler Black, the American Wolves. Oh man, there's so many, Gabi, I like. Man, jeez, like, Chris Hero. I like Chris Hero. There we go. Chris Hero. The Briscoe brothers. They're pretty good. Jay and his brother. Jay and Mark. They're supposedly the Briscoe brothers. Jay and Mark Briscoe. Those are some right off the top of my head that I can think of right now, Gabi. So yeah, those are some of the wrestlers I like. And then another question you asked is, Gabi, you asked me, do you think Tyler Black got the ROH title a tad too soon? Not really, because they won that. He won it from Austin Aries, I think February 13th. And Tyler, Austin Aries held that belt for a while, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't think he got it too soon. What do you think? That's a good question. What are your thoughts on it? But I don't think he got it. But if you're talking about a tad too soon, maybe. Okay. And then your next question is, you say already heard your thoughts about people who make superhero calls for wrestling games, and myself am guilty of that. But at least I use my own formula. But I respect your views on it. But what are your thoughts on people who make calls of former wrestlers from the past, like Hogan, Warrior, Savage, or wrestlers from Ring of Honor? This is my roster of names so far that are not superheroes. Okay, first of all, I don't mind that. I really don't mind people making legends and stuff. I mean, remember the the Legends of Wrestling game that Acclaim did. You know, it was kind of sucked, but my bro has them. We have them. But I don't mind that at all. Even I am guilty of that. I've created my version of the Ultimate Warrior in one of the SmackDown games. Didn't do Savage, but I've done some people. But definitely the Warrior comes to mind. And as for your roster of names that the roster of names, actually, I'm gonna touch on them right now. I'll be right back.